Somebody at some point will
it.
break into it. They'll remove the protection from it, I'm pretty sure. But right now, no one can do it.
Big Bud mod I have is more value for the dollars. No, you can't get into the i3D file to do anything with it, Morgan. It's completely locked up. You can do nothing with it.
That's what I heard too.
Yeah,
They've done
Grabby's got
something
an
to it.
actual mod version of Big Bud from 15 that was converted to 17, if I'm not mistaken.
But, Grabby, as I said, the tractor, not particularly...
It's a smaller version. It's more comparable to the little Big Bud, but it drives beautifully. I was watching him use it last night.
The two-seaters are absolutely... Or the three-seaters. Great Plains seater especially, I think, is absolutely brilliant. But the... And the biggest one, I can't remember what it's called, the Seahawk or Black Hawk or something like that there, is amazing looking. But the other one, the tractors, nah, not so much. Cultivators, yes, could be a bit more animation on them, but still nice. Yep, that train's full. Good crap.
Just been having a look in the blog for SCS, Johnny.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually say a date for this update with the tandems.
Yeah, I know, it's just early summer. Somebody's already put that up in chat. It just says early summer.
Well, I don't know what you call it where you live, but it's past spring. It's early summer here.
Well, Bads, with the area we kind of live in, it's more like the what the fuck.
Sorry, I was busy there, dingbat, grabbing that mod from Grabby. I'll take it and have a look, Grabby. I tell you what I can do. I can compare it to the DLC. Sure, you probably done that last night.
He was showing off the DLC. And he's like, "Here's the mod I was using before the DLC." No, you can put tracks on a vehicle. I mean, technically, if I really wanted to and had the time, the patience, and got with BDB, I could take the frickin' Volvo and put tracks on it if I wanted to. Looks stupid as hell, but I could do it.
Oh, wouldn't that look cool?
No, that would look stupid as hell.
I used to have a Unimog in 15 with tracks on it. That thing was epic. Held 50,000 to. That's what I used with the Brooks a lot in 15. Yeah, that's what my Unimog had. It had rear tracks on it.
If I could figure out how best to do it, what would be neat would be to take the extra long trailers I've got and swap the wheels on the back for tracks.
I don't know whether you could do it with single wheels. You could probably do it with double wheels easier.
I could do it, I would just have to shrink the tracks and stuff down. It wouldn't be the normal size tracks, it would have to be slightly smaller versions. But I could do it with the longer trailers on the AR stuff.
The Scania now would probably suit tracks better than the Volvo rear tracks because of the 3 axles, but then you'd have to get rid of the steering axle. I don't know, keep the steering axle as wheel and put them over the 2 doubles.
See, the problem is the Scania and the Volvo both have wheel fenders.
Yeah.
Which makes it harder to try and put tracks on because the design of the tracks that's in the game.
Yeah, yeah, I see what you mean.
Now, if somebody was to come out with more like tank treads, then yeah, it could easily be done. But with the current tracks in the game, you couldn't do it and make it look right.
I did see a John Deere somewhere with tracks on it looked pretty good, but I couldn't find it, man. I went looking for
Yeah,
it.
there's actually several John Deeres that people have done that they've put tracks on that looks pretty good.
You empty, dingbat?
Yeah, that's me, mate.
Crabby.
Scania works best in a damn... Don't start, Grabby. Don't dare. Looks better than the goddamn Volvo, I can tell you that much.
Hey, leave my pink Volvo alone.
I am not a Volvo fan. FAV, quad track. I haven't downloaded Reaper's mods in a long time. I must catch him on streaming some night and download what he's got. You know what Dave should have added here? I know everybody's going to say to me, oh, you probably can't be done. Big long trains I've seen have both the push and a pull train.
Oh, it can be
Push and a
done.
pull engine. You know, one front and one back.
Grabby's got a train with 2 engines, but he's got the engines one behind the other because he said something about he thinks it makes it stop faster.
Maybe so.
Yeah,
What's with the top bar? That is Bit Boss. Whoever finishes off that bar, Morgan, becomes the new Bit Boss. It's just a thing. People want to compete over the bits. And whatever you finish it off with, say you finish off 10. So I've only 9 bits left in the previous boss, and you finish it off with 10 bits. Then you become the new Bit Boss, but your health's only 10. So if the next guy comes in and does 11 bits, then he becomes the Bit Boss. That's, you know, it's only for a bit of fun. I don't expect anybody to compete over it, really and truly. Although there was a little bit of competing the other night over it.
Oh, you're always gonna have some people compete for it.
Around here,
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
well, around here, trains, you may see 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 engines in the front, but rarely ever will you see one in the back. The only time that happens is when, and I've seen it a few times, they were pulling something up a steep hill.
I might be able to get Samo to send you the link, Morgan.
For what?
Dingbat, you finished for the night, buddy?
Yeah, that's me finished for the night, Johnny.
No problem, bud.
I'll
Bit
jump
Boss.
back on tomorrow, man.
Send Morgan the link for Bit Boss if you still have it. Yeah, that's no problem, Dingbat. I don't know whether I'll be on this tomorrow or be on Minecraft. To be honest with you right now, it depends on what way I'm feeling in the morning. Probably Minecraft.
Yeah, it's no worries.
But as I say, the server will be running, and I'll sort out the other 1050 for morning time. I'll send you the password in the morning too, but the admin password.
Alright, no problem, mate.
What? Who wanted a bit, boss?
Morgan.
I think the reason I was looking forward to PV17 the most was all the factories you get to dig around with.
I haven't even started looking at the factories yet. Probably should.
That's something I want to kind of do a little bit more of. It's the factories rather than sitting there and doing a whole shit ton of planning and harvesting and shit.
Right, guys, I'm out. I'll catch you later.
Take it easy, Dingbat. Give a shout out for Dingbat before he goes. Dingbat's back streaming, guys, so if you aren't following him, please get over there, give him a follow.
There's the bit boss link.
There you go, guys. If you're affiliated, that's the little health bar at the top. Bit Boss.
What's the Dingbat's name?
What?
In stream? Is it Dingbat?
I am Dingbat.
I'm not going to mess with the factories until I get some farms up and some crops going and stuff stored up.
Yeah, that's the way I was thinking
That's a whole lot
too.
of drugs, Johnny. That's a whole lot of drugs.
Like I said, the factories is what I was looking forward to most.
I've not tried it yet in version 2, but in PV Rivers, if you got to the point where you could buy a factory and you bought it, and you didn't have the materials to keep that factory going, you were basically a dog on a chain. You were stuck.
Yeah. Battlefield, thanks for the host, buddy. Much appreciated.
I assume, maybe I shouldn't assume, but I assume it's the same way in PV17. Whatever that factory needs, you need to have stuff stored up and have all the resources in place. Keep that thing running.
Well, there, somebody was asking me about hemp earlier on, and is it really worth growing with the slow growth rate? I just got 400,000, and that wasn't even everything to come off that field.
Yeah, see, he actually went in and took the time to calculate how profits was done. So if it grew longer, you made a higher profit.
Yep.
Because you took that much longer for it to grow. Shorter crops won't get as high of a profit, but you can plant a hell of a lot more fields with it a lot more frequently.
And there's one thing you want to turn off too. You go to the options, shops randomly changing the volume of reserves. Turn that off so you can fill each shop each day with whatever they can take. It was Javs told me about that one. Coffee pays out good too, does it? We might try a crop of coffee then, because we've done, I think that's the 4th crop we've got off that field of hemp. So I'll probably plough it up now. I'm going to see if I can buy another field around that farm, because I do like that middle farm. I've been working it a lot.
Well, the difference is though too, Johnny, you're playing hard mode, and I've never played hard mode before.
Man, I played every map from 13. Every single map, whether it be single player or multiplayer, I've played them all on hard mode.
I tried the regular mode in 17. Played it for a while, and it's like, I swapped to hard mode, and it's like, okay, that's a little better.
Yeah, hard mode in 17 is a lot harder than it was in 13 and 15. A lot harder.
I still don't find it hard.
No, you gotta, especially on modded maps, if you find something that makes money, like,
this wasn't even a modded map, this was regular.
Regular maps. Regular maps, all you gotta do, if you get the equipment to keep silage up and running, you're gonna make money. I wasn't
even doing silage, and it wasn't hard.
Oh, that's the one thing I would do.
This was back when I very first started, and I wasn't using mods yet.
Alright.
And I did do silage for a short bit, but it's like after an hour of silage, it's like, nope, never doing that again.
No, I tend to do a lot of silage. But yeah, if you find something that makes money, then stick with it.
But if I had, like, say, that piston bully that I showed you,
yeah,
I probably could have done a hell of a lot more silage, but I was using default stuff for silage, and it's like, no, this is just, it's too much of a pain in the ass.
Maverick, are you doing 3 times fertilizer, bud? That's something I just don't do because I don't see the benefit of it. Because you're supposed to get 30% more yield if you do it, and you don't. If you turn it to 1 time and you fertilize it, you get the same yield. If there was a difference, I would be doing 3 times fertilizer.
Johnny, I've not done an actual test.
There's not.
Just playing around with just a little bit. And I don't see the advantage to 3 times fertilizer.
You know,
it's just to make it more work for people that have servers to keep people busy. At least that's my opinion. And I could be wrong.
No, I think you're dead right. I really haven't seen actually because the growth age segregation. What, Morgan? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, but it doesn't give you 30% more yield. It gives you 30% more than if you don't fertilize at all.